This guy. All
Hey,
right,
you a
man.
fool,
Well,
boy.
let's get into something a little more Ike Speed did, man. Since he's so motivated, motivate us about this Jimmy G injury update and what's your team going? What we looking like? I know you had your boy come in and he did pretty well. He did actually great. I'm not even gonna say pretty well. He did great. Uh,
He did what he was supposed to do.
yeah. So they saying 7 to 8 weeks, which means he could possibly come back in the playoffs.
Which would
Do
be
you think they
like
should or shouldn't?
Super Bowl-ish, basically.
Yeah, they said well they have to first
He's out
get
for the
in
season.
and then they have to
Yeah.
make I think
He's out
after
for
that
the
first
season.
week because they'll play wild card. They'll have a home
Yeah,
game.
we're not gonna get the bye because the Eagles gonna get the bye. So
Right.
we would be in the wild card. We would go to then the division, NFC.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, so
So
on and
if
so
they
forth.
make it out I
So
think they're
that,
saying if they make it out
which
the
is like
wild
7 weeks
card,
from
he'll
now,
be back.
I'm not concerned, and I guess that's the question: is the
Yes.
concern level. Um, there's a ton of reasons I'm not concerned. The first one is we ain't dependent on the quarterback.
That's
We
true
don't need
also.
a quarterback to win. Jimmy Garoppolo is 4-2 in the playoffs. He has 3 games that he won. 2 of those games he completed 11 passes. One of those games he threw for 8. We don't need a quarterback to win these games. In fact, his touchdown interception ratio is like what 2-3 or something
Mm.
like that. So he's not
It
winning
can't
us
be
games.
that bad. Like, that
It's
can't be
he's
that
he's
bad, is it?
thrown in the 6
No,
game.
16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Stop.
No, I mean the playoffs. My bad. And his
Oh,
playoff
okay,
and his
okay. I
fourth in
was like
playoffs
2-3. That's
this year.
crazy.
No,
Hold up.
in
Like,
fact, that's the one thing I will say about Jimmy this year is he's not thrown the ball away as much as he's done in the past. But he's also not been winning those games. He's had one game in which people thought was really good, and that was Arizona. Jimmy Garoppolo has four touchdown games since he's been a Niner. 3 of them against Arizona. So you've got a team that you play really well against.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm completely taking out the
facts.
Arizona game because that is your team. There's somebody who always like you've got somebody's number. That's his.
Hmm. Yep.
And this year, he's only thrown over 300 once, and it was like 303. He's thrown close to 300 one other time. Those are back to back games. Lost both of them. That was the Atlanta game and the Kansas City game, and we were down both of those games and had to throw the ball. Every other game, he's been 250 ish. He might get you a touchdown. If you're lucky, he'll get you 2.
Mm.
Brock Purdy, all he has to do, like we've been calling Garoppolo a game manager since this podcast started. That's all they got to do. All Purdy has to do is come in, make the throws when they need to make it, which is what he did in Miami. Like Miami's not the greatest defense, but they definitely pressured him when he was in the game.
They
And
did.
I read something like he had 4 like unblocked defenders on like 4 separate plays. He completed 3 of those passes. The 4th one was actually a drop, so it wasn't even his fault. And
Mm.
one of those was like a 3rd and 2. So literally all he has to do is hand the ball off, rely on the defense, make a throw every now and then. Our team is built to sustain literally anybody. We can put Vernon back there and still would win games.
Well,
Although
I'm fast, so you know what I mean. We can run that RPO. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You
you
know
ain't
what I mean.
ran a 4-0 40 since you was 16. But
Hey,
Hey,
but
we gotta
Jared
make
can
that look on
attest.
your face a gift, man. A gift for
But
every
but
you pronounce
but
that word.
Jared know I'm fast. He just seen me run about a couple months ago. Remember
That was
when I
during.
raced David?
Was that during the summer? Yeah, that was around his birthday, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you mean? I
I'm
had to
still
put your
giving
speed
you
on
5. I'm
David. He
still
thought it
giving
was
you
still
5
fast.
flat in a 40.
5? Yeah, right.
Oh, that's
Hell
crazy.
no.
All
I'm
right,
Hell
all
no.
saying
right.
Tom
Four
Brady
nine,
beats
four
No,
you
nine.
in
not
the
no,
40 right
no.
now.
Ooh, is
Bro, if
Brady a biddy?
no.
Let's
I
clock
tell
it.
you right now,
Right
if
now,
I
Tom
run
Brady.
a 40
45-year-old
right
Tom Brady.
now, I'm running under. I'm running under 4.7. I guarantee it. Today, if we went outside right now, I'm running under a 4.7.
I don't
Let's
live in
let's
Indy.
put a
I'm
poll
gonna
up.
need
Let's
you
see what the
guys.
people think.
Put
I'm
a
gonna need
poll
you
up.
guys to take this man to a track
Yeah,
in
let's
the
We can
get
next
do
it.
it.
season.
Yeah, we can do it. We
And
can do
we
it.
can
And we
put
and
that
we can
on the
show the
show
video on the
next
podcast.
week.
Like,
Yep.
Five?
Yep.
let's do it.
Yep.
Let's get this. Let's take this podcast interactive.
Let's do it.
Okay, look,
Let's
I
do
have
it.
no problem. We can record it. We can hand time it. We can find electronic timing. I'm not running close to 5. I
We
can't.
shall see.
In
We're
here,
gonna see. We're gonna see.
But anyway,
man.
but back to
Anyway.
what I was saying.
Yeah.
There's really only like 2 people on the team who I would be really concerned with if they got hurt, and it's
Debo.
Bosa and Debo. And halfway Javarius Ward, because he's actually played really well in the corner, and our DBs are not our strongest suit.
Not my dude
So
Fred.
Man, you speaking to the choir, boy, about them DBs.
we're like lineback, like we've got all the linebackers in the world, fam. Like he's a big piece. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. You do,
I think
but
Greenlaw could fill in for his spot if he was out. And
Wow.
we would still have Bosa, we'd still have Armstead, we'd have Kinlaw back, assuming at that point. So we'd still have the pass rush to not have to put a ton of pressure on the linebackers. So I put a little bit more emphasis on the front. Like Fred Warner is amazing. Not saying that we wouldn't like be hurt if he's gone, but I'm saying if Debo or Bosa are out, we play completely different. We've had games without Warner and still played well.
And they don't blitz a lot with Warner and them either. Like they play coverage and they run gap scheme. That's pretty much what they do. They don't have to bring 5 or 6 people to get pressure with Bosa and them. That D line, they're very good at getting pressure with just 4.
And we're still missing Kinlaw. So
Yeah. So I agree with that. But yeah, man, I knew we had a native 49er fan on here, so it's good to get an update and what y'all think.
Yeah, that was some really good insight.
Yeah, about
I can't disagree with
moving
anything you said. So
Nah, me neither.
hey, when you
I
win a
wanted to.
playoff game and the man throws 8 passes, bro, like throws, not completed. He threw 8 times for 75 yards.
who was that against, by the way?
Minnesota.
Defund Minnesota.
Just- All right, well,
That's terrible. Like
2
I
of
was
the 11
like-
completion games were against Green Bay. One of them was
moving
against Snow.
on.
Okay.
that's pathetic.
moving forward from a winning quarterback to a not so winning quarterback. Your man Baker Mayfield got claimed by the Rams. Jared, what you got to say about this, man?
I mean, hopefully he stays far away from Cincinnati.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa.
No! Don't get me wrong. I'm saying playing against us, like as long as he's not playing against
I
us.
knew where you were going with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about to say
Okay.
Justin
Oh,
gets
no.
man.
Hey,
Yeah.
if we would have picked him up as a backup, I would have thought it was solid. Because our backup literally can't quarterback his way out of anything. So, if
Burrow
Burrow
goes down, y'all
goes
done.
down,
Yeah.
it's over. Brandon Allen can't do anything.
Yeah.
So do y'all think this is a good fit?
Man,
Better than what they got. I mean,
the Rams season is over. Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
The Rams
Yeah,
season
yeah,
is
yeah,
I
over.
think they're trying to salvage it, but
They're trying
playing
to
the practice
it's over.
squad right now.
They're literally trying to just put on something for the fans, just to keep
Yep.
the morale up. Maybe they can convince some guys to renew their season tickets. Like their season is over, it's done. So
plus, I'll be honest, it's one of those things too where it's like, what do you lose? He ain't costing
Right.
you nothing.
he
You
ain't
know what I
costing
mean?
nothing. He might be free, like because I'm
Dang
sure.
near. Yeah, dang near.
Really?
No, for real. I think they gave
it's
up.
only 1 point. No, it's on here. It says former number 1 pick claimed off waivers by the Los Angeles Rams.
for a
per league
dishwasher
sources.
and a washer.
It said the Rams now inherited
Like-
1.3 million of Baker Mayfield's contract. So
That's nothing. That's free.
that's nothing.
For their payroll. That's
That's
That's all they could afford with their payroll. They have
I've got
one
a
of the worst caps ever. Go ahead.
Are the Rams a worse team? Like, so did he leave Carolina and go to a worse team?
Yes.
Oh, you're saying that they worse than Carolina?
Yes.
Cup's gone.
Yes.
They have no receivers. They can't
that's
run the
true.
ball.
O line
of
is
that,
trash.
O line is trash. Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the defense, offensively, I would probably say they're right there with Carolina offensively.
Man, and you know what? They literally traded their livelihood going down the road for that championship last year. I mean,
They
that's
did.
that's the ultimate goal. But whoo,
You want to know what the problem with that? Jared, and
Aaron
I'm
G.
actually and I'm not actually against teams taking that route.
I'm not either. I'm not either. But
But the one thing I always say if I was a GM that I would have to do literally right after that. Some of them contracts you got to try to move off of. Players at a height, you know what I mean? So whether that's I can move Jalen Ramsey right now, or I can move Aaron Donald right now. Like you got to be willing to move one or two of them pieces to all right, get that cap back down and start recouping some assets. Because otherwise, you find yourself how you're looking now.
I don't even
But
think anybody can afford Aaron Donald because
that's
of what
that's
he's
what
saying
I'm
in
saying.
his contract. It's just so crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even think they can get rid of Aaron Donald's contract.
And see,
I don't
with,
really think they want to. I haven't been really in tune with the Rams this year.
No,
But I
probably
haven't
not.
been hearing a whole lot of Aaron Donald. So I'm not
No.
sure if he's
but I think he
doing
was
it or
actually
what's
after
kind of
last
going on.
year. He was actually talking about retirement. So
I did hear that.
he'll
But
probably retire
but
before
they
you
end up
trade him.
cashing him out. Like in the way
Yeah.
they just done it, the way they went about it. From what I know, I mean, NFL contracts are the furthest thing from me understanding. But the way they did it is they really like sacrificed their longevity based on that. Like
Yep.
they backloaded a whole bunch of money, and they have no picks from what I
No, they
know.
don't.
They
For
don't.
years.
Yeah.
For
I think
years.
until 2026 is their next pick.
If
And
they
that's the
got a
second
ring
one.
out of
Yeah.
it, I mean, like I said, that's the ultimate goal. But
Yep.
I mean, I would at least expect to maybe make the playoffs next year.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean,
I mean,
They
but
missed
injuries. When you got
I mean,
injuries to your quarterback
true,
and
true,
the
but
best
I mean,
receiver in
even
the
when
league,
Stafford was
and
out,
you
Stafford's
don't.
been terrible.
weren't
Stafford's
good
been
for
Stafford.
terrible.
Stafford's
If
always
I'm
been an
if I may
average
finish.
at best quarterback to me. But
What? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go there right now.
He did game managers way too.
Matthew
I'm not.
Stafford's elite to you?
I can defend Matthew Stafford, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But their offensive line has also been horrible.
Hey, we gotta
Finish
come back.
him.
We can have a conversation.
I'm curious to hear what you have to
We
say in
can have
defense of Matthew Stafford. Buddy is average.
we can have a Stafford conversation.
Vernon, defend
But-
your honor.
Matthew.
I'm not gonna
Stafford?
listen to Team Toxic
Ooh-wee.
down here both whisper and defend Stafford. Okay,
I know.
fine.
I already know what Justin think about Matthew Stafford, just based on how he feels about other guys. So we gotta have this
Man,
conversation sooner than opposed to later, for sure.
Okay, I have
For
no problem. We can
sure.
discuss Matthew Stafford next week. He will be on the bill.
Let me write
the
that
second
down.
half of the D-Wade conversation.
That will be on the bill too. Matter of fact, that will be the show next week. We'll have those two because it will take up all the time.
I bought popcorn for it for this week, so now I gotta
yeah.
save it.
Or
So,
just eat and go get some more.
speaking about team,
I just want passion, love attraction, let me live that shit. Being savage, I just like crashing. See I'm basic, ready for the madness. If you catch me, I just want passion, love attraction, let me live that shit. Phone charge on its last light. Same clothes on from last night. Still lit like it's last night. Young living in the fast life. Young. Smoke cloud from the ash pipe. Catch air from the half pipe. I need a centerfold from the shows with the mansion. Chandelier dancing. Count in a Branton. Yeah. Been had hella Franks when it's ballpark figures. Might be in the field, but I came from the trenches. You can tell it's my time, look at better swing. I do like the charm on my wrist, let me glitch. Want me pay the way, I'm the wave, I'm authentic. Sitting courtside, got a sprain, nigga. I bring the gang for the gang. Nothing but a thing when I sang. Young Usain, I sprinting, getting fresh prints. Counting a blessing on blessing on blessing. They call me the reverend, y'all nigga play too much.